Welcome back to the final chapter of our journey through the fractured worlds of Michael Crichton. In part 1, we cracked open timeline and watch the multiverse splinter. In part 2, we follow those divergent paths, 5 alternate realities, each shaped by scientific breakthroughs gone wrong. But now we ask the big question. What if this wasn't just a series or standalone techno thrillers? What if Crichton left a trail of breadcrumbs, clues, connections, and coded warnings hidden across decades of fictions? Today, we explore those hidden architectures of the Crichtonverse. So let's start with the most obvious signs, the Easter eggs. Ever noticed that Rising Sun features a powerful senator named Hammond, the same name as the billionaire from Jurassic Park? Coincidence? Maybe. But in a multiverse fractured by a quantum time travel, who's to say these aren't alternative versions of the same person? Or at least the same family lineage, shaped by different histories. Then there's the tech. The nanobot swarms and prey behave eerily like the autonomous neuro interface tech in the Terminal Man. Both of them feel like early stage versions of what happens in Micro when humans are literally miniaturized and fed to the natural world. Across the Andromedan strain, sphere, timeline, and prey, we see a constant setup, secret military operations, experimental technology, and a system failure that leads to crisis. Crichton also loved presenting fiction as fact. He put footnotes, scientific diagrams, fake interviews, and entire chapters that read like government documents. He wasn't just telling stories, he was documenting these worlds that could exist, or maybe already do. Now let's look at the thematical DNA binding these books together. First, the technology without morality, from Jurassic Park to Next to Prey. Scientists and corporations unleash power without restraints. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. It's not just a quote, it's a thesis of half of the Crichtonverse. Second, the illusion of control. In Sphere, the crew believes that they contain alien tech. In Timeline, they think they've mastered quantum travel. In State of Fear, governments believe they can control the climate, or at least the story around it. Every time they try to tame chaos, it grows teeth. The third is institutional hubris, the system meant to protect us. Governments, corporations, think tanks are often the most blind. And when things go wrong, they double down, they hide, spin, and sacrifice the truth for power. And finally, the cost of secrecy, whether it's the Scoop satellite in Andromeda, or the gene theft in Next, or the media cover up and disclosure. The real danger isn't the tech, it's what happens when we hide its consequences. These themes form the backbone of the Crichtonverse. Regardless of the timeline, they remain constant. And the consistencies is the glue that makes this theory not just possible, but probable. So, was this intentional? Did Michael Crichton really build a shared universe, or are we just chasing shadows? Let's consider the evidence. He was a trained doctor, a scientist, an anthropologist. He understood systems, ecosystems, corporate systems, belief systems, and every one of his novels breaks those systems down. He reuses names, reuses roles, used the same narrative structure: discovery, denial, disaster, aftermath. He made his fiction real, not just immersive, but plausible. And he returned again and again and again to the same questions. What happens when knowledge outpaces ethics? What happens when we let corporations shape science? What happens when we try to control chaos? Those aren't random obsessions, they're blueprints. So, where does this leave us? Is there a Crichtonverse? Yes. Not because the characters cross over, but because the ideas do. Crichton didn't build a franchise. He built a framework, a way to look at the world through different fractured lenses. In one, we battle dinosaurs. In another, nanobots. In another, truth itself. And maybe that's the real brilliance of Crichton. He didn't tell us what would happen, he told us what could happen if we choose the wrong path. And then he gave us 5 different warnings. So I ask you, what timeline are we in? And are we past that point of no return? Thanks so much for watching the series. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, subscribe. You know what to do. Until next time.